I'm going to do my best today to do a super objective, totally unbiased review of Star Wars Squadrons.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
I want to go into this review saying it's not fair. Like, I am going to love this game. I mean, I'm in the cockpit of a TIE Fighter, an X-Wing, some of my favorite ships, the TIE Interceptor, especially in VR, being able to look around and feel immersed and feel like I'm in that ship. They would have had to do something so wrong for me to not like this game. Pew, 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 pew. The flying and the controls in Star Wars Squadron are done very well. It really feels like you're in this ship, and moving it around through space is, difficult. If you're going too fast, pulling off those tight turns can be tough. It is fun to be able to target where your shields are protecting and switch between 3 different modes. I need more speed. Oh, I need more firepower. Oh, I better amp up my shields. It feels like you're a fighter pilot with a million things on your mind. What am I doing? The battlefields are really fun with debris and stuff. You're like, when you make one of those really difficult maneuvers where you're trying to get away from someone and you're flying around and through and threading the needle in a really dangerous maneuver, when you pull it off, it feels so good. The campaign in Squadrons is short. I think it's 14 missions, lightly written, but still fun and still feels like Star Wars. You get to play as some Imperial side TIE Fighter pilots, and then, obviously with the New Republic, this takes place after Return of the Jedi. So you're now these New Republic fighter pilots. Some of the characters I really like. Shen is the super dark, brooding TIE Fighter pilot who's scarred, never takes his helmet on because he's mostly cybernetic now.
Whatever's destroyed rises again. I've lived it.
And then you have Frisk, who's this smuggler. He's got a dark past.
So, the boss wants to pull the old bait and switch on Teresa. I must be rubbing off on him.
When you're flying through and you're saving them from getting shot down, or they're assisting you, there's back and forth banter that feels like a Star Fox thing. I started calling Frisk Falco every once in a while because that's the thing. He's trash talking you the whole time.
Please thank me.
You're too kind.
There are 14 missions in the story mode, and they are very fun, but I plowed through it very quickly, and so after that, you go directly into multiplayer. There are 2 modes, dogfighting, which isn't ranked, and it just puts you into a match, and it's good old-fashioned, shoot each other down. Sometimes it's a really close match, sometimes it's a blowout, With cross-play and with, varying skill levels, because it's not ranked, you never know how the match is going to go. There's also another mode that's called Fleet Battle, and how this works is you're trying to protect your capital ship in each, the New Republic has this capital ship that they're protecting, and there's a Star Destroyer on the Imperial side. And what you're doing is you're launching out and you're trying to disable the cruisers or the smaller ships that are blocking the way, and then eventually overtake the capital ship on the other side. So it has this fun push and pull. You really feel like you're affecting the battle, and it feels more competitive because you're playing with people at about your level, and just going through and fighting these epic ships. It was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed myself.
One down.
There are unlockables. You can unlock the alien races on the Republic side, and then different fighter pilot helmets mostly on the Imperial side, along with different guns, different accessories for your ships, different paint jobs, which is very cool. I will say that the ship selection, although you get to fly some of my favorite ships in the universe, it is limited, right? And you're not seeing a lot, you're not doing the Millennium Falcon, you're not doing some of these lesser known ships. I'm really hoping that Squadrons is going to be updating with more of these ships, and maybe another faction, bringing the scum in that's in the Fantasy Flight game would be very cool,
Let's hope so.
The VR is where this game really shines. Although it does get clippy, especially when I was running my capture software, the times when it's smooth feels so great. Being able to look around your ship and, feel immersed, being able to follow a ship out the window, they're turned And if you're not in VR, they've left your vision, right? But in VR, with the cockpit there, especially in the X-Wing, when they leave and you're trying to turn, you can turn your head and look, and you can see where they're going. You can follow them better than you can if you're, in the regular mode. And that is very fun. While I do think that having that nostalgia pull for Star Wars made me like this game perhaps more than someone else, I do think there's enough here just in the core game to let someone who is mostly just interested in sci-fi space battles, the combat is very solid. I do think that DLC later on will go a long way. More ships to unlock, different battle maps, maybe more modes. But as it stands, I still think Motive Studios did a great job on Star Wars Squadrons, and it's a very good game. If you like this video and you want to support my channel, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you love Star Wars, and thanks a lot.